You are looking at a compact laser projector that is designed to replace the idea of a fixed television setup with something more flexible, more immersive, and easier to move around your home. At first impression, it is not trying to be flashy or overly complex. The design is minimal and practical, meant to blend into a room rather than stand out as a bulky entertainment device. But once it is powered on, the purpose becomes much clearer. This is built around the idea of turning almost any wall into a large screen experience without the usual installation hassle that comes with traditional home theater systems. The laser projection system is one of the key highlights here. Instead of relying on older lamp-based technology, it uses a more stable light source that maintains consistent brightness and reduces long-term fading issues. The result is a cleaner and more reliable viewing experience over time, especially for people who use their projector regularly. Resolution is Full HD, and while it is not chasing ultra-high-end cinema specifications, the sharpness is more than enough for movies, streaming, and everyday entertainment. What matters more here is how the image feels in real use. The picture is stable, colors are well controlled, and there is a natural balance that avoids over-processed visuals. Skin tones appear realistic, backgrounds are smooth, and contrast performs well in environments where lighting is controlled or dimmed. Brightness is optimized for indoor viewing rather than daylight environments. This is an important distinction because projection technology always depends heavily on lighting conditions. In a dark or semi-dark room, the image feels large, immersive, and engaging. In brighter environments, like any projector, performance naturally becomes less impactful. One of the strongest advantages is the integrated smart system. Instead of needing external streaming devices, the system already supports popular apps directly. This changes the overall experience significantly because it removes setup friction. You do not need additional hardware just to watch content. Everything is accessible from the device itself. That simplicity is what makes it feel closer to a modern smart display rather than a traditional projector. Audio performance is also built into the experience with a tuned internal speaker system. It delivers clear dialogue and balanced output that works well for casual viewing sessions. While it will not replace a dedicated sound system, it is more than sufficient for everyday use when you want a clean and simple setup. For a more cinematic experience, pairing external speakers will naturally enhance immersion, but out of the box, it is already usable without extra accessories. Gaming is another area where this device shows practical versatility. It is not positioned as a competitive gaming display, but for console gaming on a large projected surface, the experience becomes highly immersive. Even simple games feel more engaging when expanded to a much larger visual scale. The sense of size alone changes how games are experienced. Setup is intentionally simple. The system is designed for quick positioning and fast adjustment so users can get from unboxing to viewing in a short amount of time. There is no need for complex calibration or technical installation. That ease of use is a major part of its appeal, especially for users who are not interested in technical setup processes. Portability is another strong factor. The compact design allows it to be moved easily between rooms, making it suitable for different viewing environments depending on the situation. It is not locked into a single location, which gives it more flexibility than traditional fixed displays. Thermal management and operational noise are also controlled well enough that it does not become distracting during viewing sessions. This helps maintain focus on content without background interference, especially in quiet environments. Now, the real question is where this kind of device actually fits in everyday life. It is not necessarily meant to replace a large high-end television. Instead, it exists as an alternative experience focused on scale and flexibility. For people who already own a big screen TV, this becomes a secondary entertainment option for situations where a more cinematic feel is preferred. For users with limited space, it becomes more valuable because it provides a large screen experience without permanent installation. It is also useful for people who want a home theater style setup without mounting equipment, drilling, or complicated wiring. There are limitations that need to be understood clearly. Like all projectors, performance depends heavily on lighting conditions. In bright rooms, the impact is reduced, but in controlled lighting environments, the experience becomes significantly more immersive and enjoyable. What stands out most is how balanced the overall experience feels. It does not try to overwhelm with unnecessary complexity or extreme specifications. Instead, it focuses on delivering a practical and consistent large-screen experience that fits into real-world living spaces. It is designed for ease of use, flexibility, and everyday entertainment rather than specialized professional projection. In that sense, it succeeds by keeping things simple while still delivering a visually engaging experience. For anyone looking to turn a normal wall into a large entertainment display without committing to a full theater setup, this kind of device offers a very practical solution.